Hey guys, so it's been a week and I lather my scalp with oil every single night since I've had these braids. So I think it's time that we need to refresh them just to mostly get my scalp feeling clean, because with all the hair growth oil, my scalp is starting to itch. And yeah, I just want to get it a bit more refreshed. In this video, I'll show you 3 different ways I normally wash my hair when I have braids, focusing a lot on my scalp. Since my hair isn't dirty, I just want my scalp refreshed. So the first way is use whatever shampoo you want. I'm using the Afro water wash. I then go in and wet my scalp with a spray bottle, make sure it's nice and damp. Since my hair is not really dirty, this wash day will focus just on my scalp and will try to keep majority of my hair dry. Then I go in with my shampoo and I start lathering that with my fingers directly on my scalp in between all the parts. I try and rub it in, I lather it up a bit. If it doesn't lather, it's fine, because once we get into the shower, that's also when a lot of the lathering happens. But yeah, I just try and work it all throughout my scalp in between all the parting. The next way is using an applicator bottle. I add some shampoo in there. Fill it up till about 3/4 full with water. Then we can go ahead and shake it, and then it becomes nice and foamy. Once it's foamy, we can start applying it directly onto the scalp. And this creates so much lather because it's literally half water and half soap. So it really lathers quite easy. The next way is using a spray bottle. So it's the same. Add some shampoo. Fill it up with some water, shake it to get it nice and foamy and incorporate it. And then I go in and I spray this mixture directly onto my scalp, and then I start massaging it in. So you can use any method that I show you. After everything is in between my scalp, I then go ahead and massage my whole scalp, try and lift all the oils and the dead skin. I especially try and focus in the front because that's where I put a lot of gels, and there's just where the product buildup starts happening. After that, I'll put my hair up into a very loose bun. You'll see in a minute why it needs to be loose, but even after I tie it, I stretch it a bit more. You want the bun to be able to move like this around your head. Now it's time to rinse all the shampoo off our scalp. So I keep the bun on top of my head and I'm rinsing quite close to my scalp so that I don't get majority of my hair wet. I'm just getting it wet wherever we added the shampoo to rinse the shampoo out. So I'll move my bun around as I'm busy moving the shower head around. So that way it's only my roots and my scalp that gets drenched. After I pat my roots dry with a towel, this is what we left with. Some frizzy edges, but at least they're clean. So now we can start by styling and just adding a bit of moisture back into my scalp. This is how my scalp is looking. It looks nice and clean, looks very refreshed. So first I'm going to go in with this mousse, and this is going to help with the flyaways. So I just add a bit of mousse onto the top of my hair. This will smooth some of the flyaways down. And then I'll also go in with some mousse on the actual length of the braids because I have curls in them. So this will also help refresh the curls. After that, I'll go in with the Afro 3-in-1 hair growth oil. And this I'll add directly onto my scalp and I'll work it through with my fingers. Another way I also use it is adding it onto my fingers directly and then massaging it all through my scalp. This is going to make sure that my scalp stays nice and moisturized. And it's the best time when you have a protective style to add some oils into your scalp. After adding all the oils throughout my scalp, now we can move over to styling my frizzy edges. So I just brush them out, brush them to the front. I like long edges when I have a protective style, but I believe once I go back to curls, I'm going to cut them. I'm going to go in with a curl jelly to style my edges, even though I don't normally style my edges with this. We will be restocking this curl jelly on the Afro website at the end of this month. So stay tuned for that because I've actually got a lot of inquiries asking when we'll be restocking it. Then I just go in and style my edges. I'm using this curl jelly because I won't be doing much today. If I was actually going to go out, I'll use a stronger gel. This is more for curls and less for sleek, long hold styles. And this is how my edges are looking afterwards, and my braids are completely refreshed. It feels so much better, so that's all I wanted. My scalp feels nice and clean. I'll still be adding a hair growth oil every night, so I'll probably wash it again in a week. If I keep it in for another week, the next time I'll wash my hair, I'll wash the full length of my braids. But anyway, this is how it's looking. As you can see, it looks a lot better than it did at the beginning, and it feels great. My scalp feels nice and fresh. Thank you for watching, guys.